Welcome friends to Astro Planetary Dance, the dance of planet on DT Astro. Today we will discuss about how the month of March is going to look like, because there are a lot of planets which has taken the transit. For example, Mars and Saturn has taken a transit in one particular house, wherein Mercury and Venus is going to be in one particular house. Saturn remains at the same place, Jupiter remains at the same place along with Rahu Ketu as well, and Sun is in the house number, it is in the sign of Aquarius, so it will remain there. How all this combination is gonna help us, or how they are gonna impact our life for the month of March, we will discuss about it. So let's start with the first sign, which is for Aries. Aries, you need to come out of your fear. The things are gonna happen for sure, but in case if you come in fear, the things will create a lot of problem. Obstacles are supposed to be coming in, however, you just have to stay positive. Remember my words, things will happen for sure. People who are engaged in any kind of foreign business, or people are looking for a foreign deal, you may get some deal from foreign country. In case if you're looking for a job, try to get a job near seashore. That is gonna be a long-term beneficial job for you. People like students stay away from social media or any kind of Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. Stay away from that, because this is gonna impact your studies negatively right now. Otherwise, the things are gonna be pretty good for you. Kids will do well. For any kind of, for all, I mean to say all ladies, please do as many makeup you can do, because this is a time when you should make up and create a very positive energy at your home, which is going to support your husband a lot, your spouse basically. Apart from this, new deals are very well on the card. Work and travel is going to be very high. So from work perspective, you will be definitely doing good. However, you may have to travel, and that travel is going to keep you in anxiety. And you may feel like, why I'm traveling. Long distance jobs, long distance travel, very good. Do not get yourself indulged into any court cases till 26th of this particular month. Post that, you can take the court cases seriously. If you can get the dates extended right now, please do that. If I talk about your income part, income is going to be good. It is not a problem. The flow of money will come in. However, the expenses is going to shoot up like anything. So overall, for the month of March, I see a good transit for you. However, you need to control your anger. You need to control all the things what I talked about. The month is going to be good for you, or else it may create trouble. Okay, so that's it for Aries, Ascendant or Moon. Now for Taurus. Taurus, you need to be very circumspect, very careful, in case, especially if you're walking into a government organization, because there can be allegation against you, things which has been, silent since long, that may suddenly pop up. So that you need to be very careful of. Apart from this, you may do a lot of things at work, at your office, government or private, whatever. However, it is seen that your fruit, the benefit of your work would be taken away by somebody else. You need to control your anger, because at this particular time you might be because of these reasons you may get into anger. Control on your speech. Anger is very much important for ladies who are like family women. It is seen that you may get into some manglik, some spiritual work at home, some spiritual ceremony at home. A lot of ups and downs this particular month. However, from money gain perspective, money will be getting money from different resources. So multifold income is very well seen. In case if you are applying for a job, first Friday and the second Friday of this month is going to be amazing for you. And if you apply at this particular time, you may get a job. Work-wise, I would say okay. And you may encounter some of the disease or some kind of infection at your private parts, or you may also get into a situation of piles. So please control all the fooding habits. Do not just get luxury and get yourself luxurious towards luxury fooding, luxury eating, because this may create stomach problem or problem at your other parts, because at this time you might be thinking a lot towards getting into different kind of relationship, and this may create some infection, some kind of problems. You need to take care of it. Apart from this, your friends, You might make overseas friend. Your friend circle may expand. This is a good time to have new friendship, and most of the friendship what you will get is seen that you will be getting a woman friend or a girlfriend. So good time. Venus exaltation is already going to support a lot in terms of finances and money. However, still with all these aspects you need to control, and especially for Taurus you need to control your speech, your anger, and any kind of money transaction you need to take a control on. That's it for Taurus. So for Gemini, this is not the time to change job. In case if you want to, I would suggest you to do and work on your presentation skills. That is going to support, because at this particular time your seniors may not be that supporting to you, and you may face the heated arguments or heated situation from your seniors. So I would suggest you use your creative mind. Venus is exalted right now. Try and use your creative mind. That may change the situation. Do not just because of situation try to think changing a job. Defeat of enemies by end of this month is very much sure. Minor accidents, knee pain, for people are very well seen. Job holders, overall the month is good. However, these kind of situation which I said, that the situation with the seniors will not be that supportive. In case if you are going to for travel, do not resist travel, because this travel is going to benefit you. Your love life is going to be good. In case if you are setting up a business, this is a very good time to set up a business. Plan properly and execute the plan. However, you will find a lot of resistance and slowness in executing the plan. However, this particular business which you install at this particular time is gonna give you benefits slowly and gradually and into a long run. Ladies till 7th, create goal for yourself. Beautify yourself, cook good food, and do a lot of good things in your home, especially towards luxury, especially towards cleaning the house, like wash the entire house with water and take some salt and wash the entire house. It should be a new aroma kind of stuff at home. That is going to help you and your family to gain good situation with this particular transit. Love affairs, partner, good for, I would say very nice at this particular time. If you are looking to propose somebody, you can propose and the answer may be a clear yes, that yes, I also love you. That kind of answer you may get. Kids may not do well, and in case if you or your kids, people at your home are suffering from disease, this is a recovery time. You may see these people recovering from the illness. Apart from this, if I see towards your professional house, that is fine, because in the initial stage I also said that heated arguments and situation is not good. However, your creativity, so just remember what I said, use your creativity. Do not just sit idle or avoid laziness, because these are the factors which is going to impact all these things. Just with full force in the morning, wake up and do the task. Do not indulge yourself in laziness and think that, okay, I will do this thing today, tomorrow. No, do it right now. In case if you can do it before 7, complete all your taxation related work. Otherwise, that is going to create problem for you, and that will be creating a lot of tension, tension situation around. So that's all for Gemini. Cancer, for you, the first and the foremost thing, do not get into any kind of conspiracy, any kind of gossip, bitching. Just stay away from that, right? Because this is going to create problem for you. Apart from this, it is a very good time. In fact, I would say good time, because your love relationship may get into a sexual kind of relationship, right? So in case if you are looking for somebody and somebody was looking for you, this can get into that situation. Depending upon your relationship, it may not go so long, but yes, for now, it is going to be good for you. Success in any kind of examination is very well seen, but for students, this is the time when you will be like thinking a lot about your girlfriend, boyfriend, or you might be talking a lot. Just stop it right now, because this will gonna impact your examination badly. The yogas are very good to give you a good results in terms of your examination, but this is the thing which can create problem for you. Mental anxiety is very high on the cards. In case if you are looking for a business, avoid laziness, because at this time you'll be looking for a business. At the same time you'll be thinking, okay, let me just think, I will do this business later. That kind of situation is gonna come. That you need to avoid. Your creative ideas can work like anything. So in case if you are thinking to do some business or work, whatever you're trying to do, use your creativity. This is gonna give you a very fantastic result which you would have not even expected. If I talk about, I talked about the students already, job changes. So a lot of job changes are seen in this particular month for people who are looking for a job. And do not just take a hasty decision that, okay, fine, I got a job, let me just switch in. No, do not do like that. Do not hurry. Think, inspect all the surrounding and then only take a call. Accidents are very well seen on the card because this time you might be in a lot of luxury. You might drink, you might take alcohol. You may drink and drive. Do not do that because accidents are very high on the cards. Post 7th, I would say in case if somebody is looking for a job, I think you should, post 7 only you should take a call, right? Stay away from any kind of, unnecessary indulgence in anyone's task. So somebody is doing some task and you're trying to indulge into it and create any kind of problem. Mental anxiety is gonna be very high on the cards. Do yoga as much as possible. You may spend a lot of money this month in shopping. So good for a lot of people. They may be thinking to do shopping, so you may go for a lot of shopping this month. For this particular month, I would say 5th and 6th, 15th, 16th, 24th, 23rd, 24th. These are the days when you may feel a high in terms of your mental, issues, anxiety, stress, whatever. Do yoga, defeat it. For your enemies, this is a good month because you are gonna defeat all your enemies slowly and gradually. Medical expenses are gonna be high. Expenses on healthcare is also being seen, so just be circumspect and be careful. So that's all for Cancer. Now for Leo. For Leo, new deals are on the way. You may get a new deal. Apart from this, jobs. People who are engaged in art, music, dance, even food business, people who are engaged in any kind of creative art, film, television, this is the good time for them to use their creativity. They may come up with a very fantastic idea. So you may see some very creative movies like 3 Idiots kind of movie. This is a time when some of the people would have been planning this kind of movie. I don't know who and where, but somebody would have been planning. Do not get into anyone's, what they talk about you, what they say about you. There's a word called Nindak Nere Rakhiye Angan Kuti Chhawai. That is the kind of situation is gonna happen. If they are saying something wrong, do not just see that, okay, fine, this guy is saying something wrong about me and then get yourself demotivated, depressed. No, you should actually come up. Stop your aggressive behavior. Your aggression needs to be taken control of. And in business, you may face some kind of tough situation. But money-wise, it is gonna be okay kind of stuff. But the investment which you do at this point of time, it is not going to give you a result on a fiery mode. It will take time. In terms of courage, 8, 9, I would say 17, 21st to 27, these are the time when you will be feeling a lack of courage. So do not just think that I am not doing well. These are the time when you can get into some kind of problem. Woman, like mainly spouse, the wife, I would suggest you not to demand at this particular time from your husband. In case if he is a Leo Ascendant or Leo Moon, please do not demand. Support him, right? Towards kids, it is gonna give success. Sudden health issues are on the card. Don't get into verbal fights with anyone, or obviously physical, so that should be completely avoided. Even verbal fights should not be taken. You may think to change job. Post 7th, you can think of, especially for people who are engaged in any kind of creative art. Now, with all these things, and there might be like, even if the money is going okay, you may think of showing off, or your creativity, you might think like this is the kind of movie which I'm gonna publish, or this is the kind of movie which I'm gonna see, people may see in coming days. Do not just scatter this information to everybody right now, because this can create a problem for you. It may be that some other people take your idea and they may make the same movie, and suddenly you see that particular movie on the YouTube channels or any of the cinema hall, whomsoever you are. So that is a issue. Just don't show off. This is the car, this is the thing, anything. Because at this particular time you may thinking, to show off. Okay. Apart from this, eyes issue, headache is very well seen on the card. Student will be doing good. However, again for them as well, they may get into love relationship, because of which it can create problem. Your strength at this particular time will get disturbed just because of all the things which I talked about, and you may get into a relationship which is not right. It will propel you towards that kind of relationship, and that is the thing which is gonna create problem in your life. Overall, I see this is a good transit. Opportunities coming in, people who are in art, music, direction, or any kind of, even if you are working in an office, if you are into some creative work, it is going to help you. However, if you do not control your aggression or your laziness, because Venus will also keep you in luxury, all these things, you're not going to get the good results of it. The rest, obviously, it is an Astro Virgo chart. So that's all about Leo. Virgo. Now, for Virgo, this is a time when the relationship between you and your wife may not go good, because a kind of separation is on the cards. This may be a travel, not necessarily that you will be getting separated. It may be that yes, your husband might be engaged in very much in terms of traveling, or he has to go for somewhere else for the work, or in case if you people are looking for a divorce, people who have applied for divorce, they may get into a divorce. So it can be separation, can be of any type, not necessarily. Even if you can be at the home and you people will like one is sleeping in another bedroom, other is sleeping in another bedroom because of work or relationship. It can be anything. So do not take the word separation that seriously, but just see your surrounding, what exactly is happening. You may feel a problem in your digestive system, your stomach. So I would suggest stay away from any kind of oily, spicy and food of like junk foods. New business, a very good time to start. However, you will be very circumspect and you will actually think 10 times before investing. That is the advice, as well as the way a lot of Virgo people will think. New connection in terms of your career, you might be meeting new friends, you might have new connection of higher authorities. With all these things, the separation looks like that because you might be getting new connections, so you have to go somewhere, new connections. But at this time, your spouse will be very supportive. No matter what kind of relation it is, your family will be standing with you for all good or obstinate situation around. Love life overall is not going to be great, but this is again, if you get this kind of support and things are, coming to your place, it's fine. Just say thanks to God, whatever you have given to me, and whatever the situation is, you are still supporting me because my family is with me. That's the way how you have to look at it. Apart from this, for second half of the month, it is going to give you good in terms of your monetary gain. You will be earning good money. So now even if you have to travel or these kind of situation comes in, if you get a good money, I would say it's good. Just bear the pain for some time. Good for, as I said, good for new business. So this business may come unexpectedly. You may not have thought of this particular business and you may start in a new business. Same way, unexpected money gain are seen on the cards. Do not argue, do not get in any kind of fighting with anyone at home or at even outside, because majorly at your home front, but do not do it outside as well. Kids will do well. They are going to be happy at this particular moment, but with all these good things, you have to, strategy. You gonna make a very good strategy, but somehow your laziness may impact. At one planet will say, come up, start making a right strategy, other may say no. So you have to understand that if you are trying to do something right, make a right strategy and start moving on that particular path. The transit is gonna give you good results. In case people who were looking for a job or some kind of settlement at workplace, if it was not happening, it will happen now. In case people are looking for long distance travel or travel within countries, not long distance exactly, but they may have to travel. This travel may not be pleasant, but you have to travel. So that's all for Virgo. Libra. For Libra, good support from your siblings, your friends, your family members are seen very good. You may think of buying a new vehicle or a property. Apart from this, your parents' health needs to be taken care of. In case if you are in business, the business may take a good expansion. Apart from this, stay away from any kind of fight, especially at your at your home. Within the family, you may have arguments, you may have fights, so just take a control of it. Not sudden basically, but a lot of ups and downs are seen in terms of your career. You may feel that kind of situation at your workplace. Financially, income is going to be good. It is not that the flow of income is not going to be. At the same time, your expenses are going to shoot up. Your health overall will be right. It is not that I would say that health is going to be bad. However, you may encounter with some kind of blood-related disease or a blood loss kind of stuff. Apart from this, you need to be very careful in drinking water, because waterborne disease are on the cards, and that is the reason I may feel I see that because of waterborne disease, it may be something which is, I don't know the medical terminology, but it can impact somewhere which can create bleeding. Or in case if people who are suffering from piles, so I would say they should take care of it. From a perspective of money, it is the time when it will be like very hard to save money. You will be acquiring money, financially money is coming in, but you will be trying to accumulate it, and that is not going to happen. So for all the expenses, just be careful. Do not just lavish expenses, not because Venus is going to put you in lavish kind of expenses, right? So to control all those lavish expenses, see which is required, do that particular expense, then you will be able to save the money. That's a remedy as well, I would say. Trust on others blindly is going to be dangerous for you. So if you are working, trust on yourself first. Okay, you will achieve all your desires, goals, whatever you have in this month of March. It is not like you will not, but if you depend on others, this is going to be off from your hand. So love life is going to be better than before. Drive carefully, because when I say blood loss, that can be because of the accident as well. Skin issues are seen. So I see 2-3 aspects which can create a blood loss. So that is the reason I am just trying to concentrate from everywhere on this particular aspect. So rest overall, this particular period is very good for you. Just be careful of what I said. No fights. Be careful in eating. Drive carefully. Any kind of blood-related problem may come, so those things needs to be taken care of. Just hear my video. A lot of things I said. Just try and focus on those things. So that's all for Libra. Scorpio. For Scorpio, this is a month when you can get a promotion, or your area of your work may expand, or it can be a kind of appreciation as well. It's a good month. However, you and your spouse both are gonna be indulged in work like anything. At your work, at your home, I don't know where it is gonna be. However, this is gonna be the taste of the month. That can create a lot of argumentative situation in completing your day-to-day task and creating a disharmony in the family. So now you understand what you need to do. Both of you will have tasks, understand, just manage all your tasks diligently. Things will go good. Apart from this, health-wise it is gonna be good. However, a lot of cold and cough kind of issues are seen for Scorpio Ascendant. Do proper exercise every day and take a proper rest, because with all this kind of situation, your rest might be a problem, and that will be creating irritation in you, and that irritation is gonna created by your cold and cough. So this is the kind of combination what is gonna happen, and this in turn is going to create a lot of aggression. So that is the reason I just covered all these things in one go, so that you can understand. There's loads of tasks is gonna happen with your Ascendant or Rashi. Whenever you do something, just do with full maturity. Stay silent, be cool. Do not do anything, any task in hurry, otherwise loss is guaranteed. So instead of saying loss is guaranteed, the kind of hurriness you will be putting into your work, that is the only thing which is going to create loss to you. Otherwise, no loss is expected. First half, no big investment. So in case first half, which means 15th, till 15th, avoid any kind of big investment in your business or at your work, whatever you do. For kids, this is a good month, and I would suggest you teach moral values, basic ethics to your kids, because this will be planting a very good future. This is gonna benefit your kids, yourself in long run. Unexpected profits are very well seen on the card. Overall, if I see this month is going to be good, however, the things which I talked about, so you have to control your mind. Unexpected profit, just think that some unexpected profit is gonna come, your mind will be happy. Okay, take care of your kids in terms of their development. So overall, the tone of the month is good, and eventually at the end of the month your relations will be going good. So in between, you have to control all the things what I talked about. Control your aggression, things will go good. And this particular month you might feel a very good relationship with your parents, in case if it was not going good or you do not had the time. With all the situation, you will maintain a good relationship with your parents. Good month. That's all for Scorpio. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, second half of the month is better in terms of all the perspective, I would say. However, the half of the month, or the tone of this month is financial gain for sure. You are gonna get good financial gains, good sibling support. You're just avoid any kind of travel which is not necessary, or not going to be a very important journey. So that you need to avoid. Long-term issues which were happening in the family since long is taking a lower tone now. So you may be able to settle it off or mud it off permanently. That depends upon your situation. Work-wise, you will not be that serious at your work. So when I say that, start creating that seriousness, and because of which your works will get hampered. For all your tasks, depend upon yourself. Do not depend on any other, and especially do not depend blindly, because this is a thing which is going to impact you with this particular month. Exchange of words with your partner, with your colleague, whomsoever, just make it a very streamlined and a very smooth word. Otherwise, problems are on the way, because this month seems to be a lot of quarrel, a lot of fight with your spouse basically. However, I'm just saying it from other perspective, because when you enter into these kind of situation, you do the same thing everywhere. And why these things is gonna happen? Because with this particular transit, you may feel problem of acidity, you may feel very irritated, you may feel gastric problems, stomach upset, and with all these things, obviously once your stomach is upset, your entire things goes upset. So you understand where the actual root is coming from, and you will not be serious. You will be taking a fight with people, you will be irritated, so you will be quarrel. So what I feel, you should actually take control of your stomach. Instead of doing any remedy, any pujas, you should take control of your stomach. Use healthy oil, take all the remedies, which not medicine, take Ayurvedic medicines or Ayurvedic remedies to control your stomach. As I said, journey. So again, it can be a journey which can create that kind of situation. I'm just trying to link that how the situation will come to Sagittarius people. You might take a journey which is not required, and during that journey you may eat wrong food, and that can create this kind of situation affecting the entire tone of this particular month. So overall, things are good, but you need to take control of what I said right now. Chances of separation is also very high. So people who are like from inside, they are thinking that I should separate. This time, this particular thought may further react. The chemical reaction may be very bad. Just stay cool and calm. And from my thought, I think you should treat your stomach. Things will go good. So financial gain, sibling support, family support, all these things are there. Just control one thing, things are gonna go good. No need to go to any astrologer or any remedy or any puja part, nothing is going to be done. Okay, so that's all for Sagittarius. Capricorn. This is a time basically, a new milestone, a new destination you might be looking for, and you will be able to achieve that particular milestone with a lot of hurdles on the way. It is not an easy go for you. So you need to be, this success will come with a lot of hurdles. So obviously you have to be very careful about it, very strong about it. However, in case if you take blessing of people, especially people who are elder than you, people who are like aged, very old people, take blessings of them. This will do a double up for your new milestone, whatever you are thinking right now. Their blessing will actually support your goals and desire. Apart from this, issues in terms of lungs as well as stomach is seen. Some people may also go through a tuberculosis. That kind of situation may come when you feel some pain here. So medically, I think this is a combination which you feel like, I don't know the exact medical terminology, but this can create a tuberculosis disease or any kind of coughing, very high coughing or breathing problem kind of stuff, because that oxygen energy is gonna impact. So what you need to do? Do some yoga, do pranayam, do Kapal Bharti. This will ward off from this kind of situation. Apart from this, avoid calorie food. You have to take proper diet. This month I would suggest you to take advice from your spouse in terms of your career, or even I would say on any of your personal tasks. This is gonna help you for sure. Not very good for married life. Focus hard. In case if you want to achieve your goals, you will. It is not that you will not, but this time it requires a very high focus. Sometimes I say that okay, just go on, the things will happen. But at this particular transit, this has to be. You have to focus high. Financial issues are not there. However, your expenditure in luxury may create that, or your expenditure in show off will create that. Your income is gonna go good, but your expenses will shoot up like anything. So this is the reason why I see that somehow the financial imbalance may be on your way. New vehicle or a property is very well indicated on the cards. It may be the financial imbalance can be because of this, but this is property is a good investment. Not investment, I would say. This is you are creating your own home, so that's fine. Even if you expense to buy a property, that I will not call it as a financial imbalance. Luxury, unnecessary throwing of money here and there, that is the problem. Apart from this, tension with in-laws, you may have in-laws coming in, or the tension may arise with your in-laws, so just take a control to it, because this will also impact your spouse, and overall tone of the Kundalini will create a problem. Success, but it requires seriousness. Creative ideas at your workplace, basically your office, is gonna give you a good boost this month. So just see what you have been thinking since long and you were not able to talk in front of people. Take your wife's advice in this particular thing and then go back. No matter it's your workplace and she has no knowledge what work you do, but just talk to her. And that creativity, that ideas, a discussion between you both will be switching off very well how to present this idea at your work. Do these things, good month I would say. Just the things what I talked about, just keep a tab on that. That's it. That's it for Capricorn. So for Aquarians, a good family life is seen in this particular month. However, you have to maintain the professional and personal life balance. Work-life balance is the tone for this particular month when you have to balance that, because a good energy coming in, and if you disturb from this perspective, it is going to create problem. You may think to repay your loans. There might be some money coming in which will be helping you to repay your money. Your confidence is going to increase because of your friends and family boosting you or supporting you in whatever endeavor you take. Minor health issues because of the climate change, and especially towards sneezing, and it can be anything, but some minor health issues are seen. Avoid smoking or taking excessive coffee. So excessive smoking, excessive coffee needs to be avoided. You may encounter some of the blood related issues. Overall, it was not going to happen with everybody, but overall Aquarian stone is like a good health, and your mind, not mind, a good health is seen. However, your mental well-being is a problem, and that I'm just trying to relate why that's going to happen. So that can be because of your behavior or your nature. You're not able to manage, because a lot of work on the cards right now. You might have to work a lot. So, but it will not be that tough for you. Things which was tough to do for others, you might do it very easily. Spouse will she will be understanding your emotions right now. A good time. Normally this do not happen in family life. Apart from this, passion in love and romance is very high on the cards. Romantic trips for lovebirds, people who are in love affair, they may think of a romantic trip to some distant place, some silent place. Apart from this, a lot of social events, gathering, get together is on the cards. You may gain a lot of knowledge with these gatherings. This gathering, you might explore your knowledge and your discussions, which will acquire a lot of knowledge from that particular events. Luck is very well in your favor. However, just be secretive. Do not disclose all your secrets to anyone and everyone. Just be careful. Some very personal, some very close person to you, you can only discuss all the secrets with them, not to everybody. And that I would say would be your wife will be the only one to whom you can discuss all the secrets of yours. Business wise, people who are doing in business or people who are in business, a good inflow of money is very well seen. So now for, yes, so in case your diet may create a problem for you, because at this time you may think of eating outside. Anger control is very much required, because a lot of good things are going to happen for you, and in case if you do not control your anger, that is the thing which is going to create and disrupt all these things which I talked about. Overall, the tone of the month is very good for Aquarians. Just go and get it. Pisces, this month your children may make you proud. They might get very good results, or they might have been given a test examination wherein you can get good results from them. Apart from this, your foreign connection is going to help you in business. That is going to be flourished. In case if you are connecting to somebody, if you are trying some business from a foreign person, it is going to help you. So just look around and see who are they who can help you. Good in terms of money. The flow of money is going to be good. Apart from this, any property like ancestor property or any property which you have been hopping since long, this is a month when you can gain, or some documentation may happen for your ancestor property on your name. Very nice. Just comment in case if you get that, because you'll be getting a lot of money from there. A stressful love life, not that great. You may encounter some of the physical injuries or high fever. You may go through a high fever this particular month. I think this will be because of the climate change most probably, but for Pisces this is going to be a little problematic. Start reducing your weight. You have to control your weight. People who are overweight, they should take action immediately to control their weight, because this is the thing which can create health issues to them. Do not dominate your spouse. Give him space, proper space. Otherwise, I already said love life is not going to be that great. It will be stressful, and that is the reason why, because you will not be giving the required space and you will be trying to dominate your spouse. Good in terms of money, but in this particular month you will be remaining confused. You will be like what to do and what not to do. I think I have covered all. Some of the Pisces people wrote on my WhatsApp that you said very less about me. But things are good. Why too unnecessary? No, a lot of things which is like unnecessary. Is this going to happen or is that going to happen? No, things are good. So income wise, like very good. You will be doing amazing in terms of your income. However, just stay away from any kind of argument, because these are the things which may create problem in your career. I just wanted to say something I missed on. Not sure. Yes, any kind of conspiracy, any kind of gossip, any kind of chit chat, or throwing negative energy inside your office or your close people, that is going to impact you negatively. Whatever you do at this particular pace, it is going to impact you negatively. So in case if you are throwing some negative energy at your workplace, just be very careful, because that is going to be catched and you come into a problem because of that. So overall, I see a good month for Pisces. Just do the things right. Things will go definitely good. In case if you are facing any problem, just do a karmic balance, and whatever I suggested, do that. 90% of the problem without any remedy will be good for you, and the month of March is going to be in your favor. So that's all. God bless you people. That's all for all the Rashis and Ascendant related to the month of March, how it is going to look like. So in case if you like my video, please do not miss to like, subscribe and share with your friends, so that more and more people can take the advantage of it. Thank you. So that's all, friend. Thank you for watching Astro Planetary Dance on the channel of DT Astro. Please start sharing this video to all your friends and family members, to all your WhatsApp groups, so that more and more people can take the advantage of it. You will actually do a very good task for them. by supporting them in terms of the right knowledge, how they can plan their things, right? Also, do not miss to subscribe, do not miss to like, and a very important thing, if you start putting the comment, I get several WhatsApp, comments. Whenever my video is published, next 15 to 20 minutes, I at least get 100 to 200 comments on my WhatsApp. My dear, would request you, I would not be able to, go back and, see so many WhatsApp. I would request you to please put your comments, because people say that this is the same situation which is happening with me, sir. So please put comments on that particular comment box of the video, so that what I will do, it will give me the confidence that yes, the way I have analyzed the month, it is going right, and this will help me to predict more and more accurate for you people. Right? People write that 100% predictions are going right, this is the way. That's all good. But let me just give that particular confidence for more and more people, writing the same comment in the comment box, instead of marking me a WhatsApp that the same situation is happening. Right, friends? So I just, say these things because, I get a lot of messages. That's not a problem. But that should be visible to everybody, which can boost their confidence and my confidence. Right? Well, that's all, friends. Thank you very much for watching and keeping connected with our DT Astro channel for watching Astro Planetary Dance. Thank you.